camera's doing. Tell Shay how the camera is. You got this side, Joyce got this side. These are blocking the corner. It's so far back. You really don't have to move it much. It's just, yeah, I got it. Corner. Yeah. So, remember when I was looking at you? Cole took my shirt to swim in, and it was in his wash basket, and he never told me. Right? So then, I go, Mom, I'm gonna wake him up. She's like, no, don't wake him up. He's sleeping. Yo, bro, look at this shit. What? Yo, Jason's just looking good. Jason's good. This is sacrilegious. You have a third lip.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to West Haddon High School, home of the Eagles. This evening we got a key Colonial Conference matchup featuring the Gardens of Haddon Heights against your West Haddon Eagles. But first, this statement from the NASIA. During the conference, we're going to take a traction. We're going to play a good until talking to the radio. Track talking practice. We're going to call it our urban records to the time. Like the race camera, and then it's the building section where it goes to the
Danny, you said 10, right? Yeah. Luke got 90.
Some bull. At this time, we ask everyone to please rise, remove your hats, and honor America with the playing of our national.
I'm on the flag already. I'm on the flag already. Right here. It's fixing that. It's up there.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nest. I am Corey Baglow, joined here with Ben Marraffa as we have a Colonial Conference girls basketball matchup between your West Deptford Eagles and the Garnets of Haddon Heights. Ben, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited for this game. We got two struggling teams. West Deptford won 2 of the last 3 games, starting to find their groove, and Heights are 0-6.
Yeah, last time we commentated, we suffered a loss to Hamilton. And then we beat Salem last night, I believe. But talking to the girls, it seems like they weren't very satisfied, and they're looking forward to getting back out there tonight.
Yeah, starting lineups are Belbin, Cross, DeCesar, Diaz, and Herrera as West Deptford wins the tip. Cross with a quick 3 in and out. Rebound goes to Belbin, puts up a 2, no good, gets her own rebound. Still has it underneath, puts up a 2, no good. Herrera now with the rebound. And that is no good. A travel call. Be the first turnover for West Deptford. Quick shot from Cross. We've seen that last game too with DeCesar.
Yeah, you don't see Sophia Belbin lose many jump balls.
That was Zabo who lost the ball, now moving it over to Connor. Back to Zabo. Guarded by Herrera. Clark sets a screen, gets the ball, puts up a wild 2. Rebound goes across, no good. Here's Cross now pushing up the pace. A nice layup, no good. Looks like it was blocked by Clark. We got another travel call on Heights, West Deptford basketball. The starting lineup for Heights is Brielle Connor, Kaylee McQuaid, Sammy Zabo, Gab Diorio, and Madison Clark.
Yeah, I got the chance to speak with Sophia Belbin in health class today. She said Haddon Heights is struggling, but they have Madison Clark in the paint. She seems to be like their best player.
Yeah, Clark's got 94 points on this season. She's a senior as that ball is tipped out of bounds by Heights. West Deptford will maintain possession. But Heights won Group 2 last year. They beat, I believe, Sterling beat West Deptford. And they graduated a lot of seniors. Now they're struggling here with a couple underclassmen. As DeCesar shoots for a 3. That is long, no good. Cross with the rebound. Looks to drive. In the corner, DeCesar puts up another 3. In and out. Belbin gets the rebound.
Those are 2 good takes by Bella DeCesar right there, though. I like the thought process.
That's a tough shot by Sammy Zabo. Her first points of the game. Belbin's working hard on the board, just unable to put back.
And that seems to be like West Deptford's struggle all year long. Getting some rebounds, just missing opportunities under the net, and getting out-rebounded a little bit on defense.
Like to see Belbin go down low and work on number 24, Gad Diorio. Here's a pick and roll. Janie Cross with it, deep 3, and that is short. 4 threes taken by West Deptford already. Here's Diorio, guarded by DeCesar. Gets a pick. Picks up her dribble, passes it over. Here's Zabo, guarded by Herrera. Good defense by her. Another Haddon Heights player picks up the dribble. Stolen by Diaz. 2-on-1. She gets the ball stolen. Diaz needs to slow it up there a little bit. I don't think she realized.
Yeah, West Deptford starting this game strong defensively, though.
Here's Diorio, picked up a dribble. Over to number 2, that's Connor. Here's Zabo. That is good. Zabo, first 2 baskets are good for her. 4-0 Heights. Now, West Deptford has struggled in recent games in scoring early on in games.
Yeah, we saw them catch fire at the end of the first quarter against Hamilton. Janie Cross made a deep 3, and then we got a steal right away and got a chance to made a basket off the transition.
Here's Janie Cross into Herrera. That looked like it was tipped by Clark, and that will be Haddon Heights ball. Not a bad shot.
Yeah, great look by that Janie created there on that pump fake.
It was a great pass. Unfortunately, it was tipped. This is Connor being guarded by DeCesar. Picks up a dribble. Pants it over to Zabo. Looks to be the point guard for the Garnets. Makes a nice move. She shoots a 3. No good. Rebound will go to West Deptford. First missed 3 for the Garnets.
Yeah, and this Haddon Heights team has a very good reputation, especially after winning it all last year. But seems to be struggling a little bit this year. So both teams, you can tell, playing with a chip on their shoulder. West Effort.
Yeah, DeCesar traveled there trying to find Belbin on the pick and roll, but she was not open. The third turnover of the game. And Petito is not liking what he sees on offense and calls a timeout. I think that's a really good timeout.
Yeah, I agree.
West Effort just struggling all season long on finding their way to get the ball in the basket early on.
And I like to see the leadership from Sophia Belbin and Bella DeCesar. You know, I overhear them talking in class about tonight's game and what they like, what they don't like, talking about Haddon Heights. I mean, this just seems like a really focused group who cares a lot on and off the court.
Yeah, I mean, DeCesar and Belbin are the only two seniors they have. Cross has been a big leader for them. I believe she is one of their captains along with DeCesar and Belbin. And they need to step it up here early on in the game against a struggling team who's going to give you everything. They're looking for a win. And trust me, a lot of these players were part of that Group 2 team that won Group 2. So that was stolen by Belbin, though. It's a great way. A missed layup, but Belbin gets the rebound. But a lot of this Garnet's team is, as Janie Cross takes a deep three, no good, has the experience to win. West Effort shot 5 threes so far. I'm not liking that number so much with 5 minutes in the game. Not taking a lot of twos. Looks like they need to drive a little bit more. Pick and roll, that would be picked up by Herrera. Belbin, tough two, no good. Loose ball, Belbin tipping it to herself. Looks like she gets fouled, no call. She's banging some bodies down there. Janie Cross with another deep three, and that is no good. Rebound goes to Heights. Saved. McQuaid picked it up. That shot is by Connor. That is good. A little hook shot by Briella Connor. 6-0, Garnet's leading. West Effort still looking for a bucket.
Yeah, West Effort's been struggling offensively all year.
Yeah, and I think a part of that is only really 3 main scorers for West Effort. A dangerous pass, but Diaz picked it up. Pass over to DeCesar. Stolen. This is Diorio who puts up a 2. No good. Here's Herrera. Good pass by Janie Cross. Gets blocked by Zabo. Here's Rihanna Jamison in the game for Olivia Herrera. But DeCesar, Cross, and Belbin have been the 3 main scorers, and I like the West Effort. They need to produce from other players besides them. Here's Jamison up top. Over to Cross. Looking inside, it's not there. Janie Cross making some things happen. Dribble handoffs to Belbin. She dribble handoff to DeCesar. DeCesar looking to drive. Puts up a 2, blocked again. That will be Caraway with the blocked.
Seems like the refs are letting them play a little bit tonight. No foul calls yet with a decent amount of contact at the basket.
Yeah, we've seen about 3 or 4 blocks from the Garnets. Been playing pretty good here on defense, allowing West Effort not to score at all. Here's Cross now looking to drive, puts up a nice 2. No good, good take, unable to finish. Here's Diorio pushing it up to Clark, tipped away by Belbin. Garnet's ball.
It seems like West Effort's tried to change their mindset through the first few games, trying to figure out what's going to work offensively. But, I mean, it seemed like they were trying to go over the top to Belbin in the paint, then they were trying to go shoot the 3.
Connor's 2 is no good, rebounded by Caraway. That will be good. The junior, Alexis Caraway, with 2 points. Heights decides to call a timeout.
Going back to what I was saying, it seemed like originally early in the season it looked like they were trying to feed the ball to Belbin inside and get inside looks. That wasn't working for them, so they went to the 3 with DeCesar and Janie Cross, and that seemed to, I mean, that hasn't been working for us either. West Effort's still searching for their first points of the first quarter. But, you know, you just got to find what works. I mean, you see them start running around trying to beat the man with the dribble handoffs, trying to get open looks inside. You got to use Belbin's height to your advantage here.
Yeah, West Effort just struggling in the last couple of games that we've had announcing, just struggling to score in the first quarter. And they really turned it around at the end of the last minute, 30 minute of the first quarter, where they start to get a little momentum. They start to score, bring it into the second quarter, then come out of half, and they start playing a little bit better. But they need to get after it.
Yeah, this
from
is a
the
perfect,
tip.
Yeah, this is a perfect opportunity for West Effort to come back here. 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
All right. Here's Janie Cross bringing it up. Sophia Belbin takes it 2. But it looks like we have a loose ball picked up by the Garnets. This is the Oreo. Believe that will be a 3. Gab Dior with the first 3 of the game. 11-point lead for the Garnets. West Everett struggling here early. Janie Cross guarded by Zabo. Over to Diaz.
We now find ourselves in a very similar situation to the Hamilton game.
Yeah, we got about a minute left to see if they could turn it around. Dangerous pass. Cross gets it, looks to drive. Over to Belbin, puts up a little 2. No good. Rebound to Jamison, and she gets fouled. Brianna Jameson will head to the line for 2. Good offensive board by her. Caraway's first foul for the Garnets. First foul of the game. Something you don't hear often. A minute left in the first, and you hear your first foul call. Free throw is good for Ayana Jamison, the young freshman who's getting a lot of playing time to start the season. Second free throw is good. 2 from the line from Jamison. Eagles looking to press here. Here's Clark. Ball is out of bounds. Turnover on Caraway. West Effort's ball. All right, here's Cross. Caesar now looking to drive. .45 seconds left. Eagles taking their time here. Dribble handoff to DeCesar. Over the cross in the corner, tipped away, stolen by Heights. Good move by Zabo. Guarded by Belbin. Belbin does foul Zabo, her first of the game. Belbin's been fairly good on defense this year, but that time she did have a little body contact. First free throws of the game for the Garnets. First one is good. Zabo with 5 points for the Garnets. Second free throw is no good. Rebound to Diaz. Diaz pushing it back up to DeCesar. She got numbers. Puts up a 2, no foul call. Rebound for the Garnets. Zabo pushing the pace, 16 seconds left. Over to Caraway. She puts up a 3. That is no good. 10 seconds left. West Effort's ball. Here's Herrera coming back in the game. Belief for DeCesar. 12-2. 10 seconds left in the first. Cross will now be touching the ball. Picks it up. Passes over to Herrera. Inside to Belbin. Good pass. Belbin unable to finish. 1 second left. Zabo puts up a long shot. No good shot. Did not get off in time. That'll be the end of the first quarter. 12-2 Garnets leading.
All right, so West Effort has been down 3 times by double digits in the first quarter. Once to Woodstown, they were down 10-0. They ended up coming back and winning that game. And then we were down 10-0 again to Hamilton, and then we ended up losing that game. And then today, of course, down 11-0. West Effort missing just a ton of opportunities under the basket, ton of layups. There's been a little bit of contact under the rim, but they're calling both ways. They're not favoring a side here, so you can use that to your advantage, but you also just got to play through it and finish.
Yeah, Belbin's doing a good job on the board. I think West Effort is doing an overall good job on the board. She's just not able to put the putbacks in, which is what they need. They're 0 for 6 from the three-point line. Not ideal, but they're not bad misses. I mean, they're not air balls. They're close enough. They just need to generate some offense here. Maybe they're doing a lot of dribble handoffs. Maybe if Cross does a fake dribble handoff, drives to the basket, maybe that'll get the defender to go towards the dribble handoff. Maybe something different. Let's see what West Effort does here. They will be inbounding. Excuse me, the Garnets will be inbounding right in front of us. This is Oreo inbounding to Zabo. Start of the second quarter is underway. West Effort down 10. See what they do here.
And West Effort seem to catch fire in almost every game they've played, and they seem to go on a little run, and that is much needed right now.
That's a good start as Heights turns the ball over. 5 turnovers for both teams. Janie Cross over to Herrera. Herrera over to Janie. Janie looking to drive. Good move by her over to Diaz. Little contact, no call.
West Effort fans unhappy with these no calls. But, I mean, they're going both ways.
Yeah, they're letting them play like I believe the referees did last time. They let them play too, and I like that. West Effort just unable to set up a play. Jeannie Cross operating the offense. Cross passes over to Jamison. She passes it inside to Belbin. Deflected, but she gets it back. Puts up a 2 and is, excuse me, and is fouled.
It's a good take by Belbin there. Finally getting that foul call.
Sorry, I had a little cough there. That's Zabo's first foul. Belbin's first time at the line. Makes the first. Her first points.
One thing we talked about with this girls basketball team last year was leadership, and that was one of the biggest. Second one is good. That was one of the biggest aspects of the team, with Olivia McGee being the only senior, but also taking the team under control under her wing.
Heights did a great job of getting past half court, but ends up turning the ball over.
Yeah, going back to what I was saying, Olivia McGee kind of ran this team. Now you have 2 seniors in Belbin and DeCesar, and I just feel like they need to try to figure it out, settle things down, and this team can go on a run and make it deep into the playoffs.
Eagles down 8. Deflected out of bounds. Diaz will inbound West Everett's ball. Over to Herrera. Back over to Jamison. Here's Janie in the corner. Fakes a 3. Puts up a little floater. No good. Rebound goes to Connor. Here's Connor now. Gardner's moving the ball over. Connor with the ball back, guarded by Herrera. Passes over to Zabo, guarded by Cross. Back to Connor, puts up a 3. Way too long. And that ball will be West Effort's out of bounds on the Garnets. Bella DeCesar back in the game for Jess Diaz. Speaking of Liv McGee, she is in the corner. She is in the building. She's been showing up. I believe she is home. Goes to TCNJ for soccer now. She is home from break. Janie Cross over to Jamison. Jamison looking to drive. Picks up a dribble into the corner. DeCesar for 3. Banks it in from the corner. It's a tough shot by DeCesar.
That's also a huge shot for DeCesar. That's exactly what she needs to get her game going. When she catches fire at the right time, she's dominant.
There's Clark with her first points. I don't know how she banked that in from the corner. It's a very tough thing to do. But Clark answers right back. Eagles down 7. Here's now DeCesar, who loses the ball. Will be a double dribble. 6 turnovers for both teams. Not the cleanest game. West Everett is looking to press now. Here's Clark driving full court.
That's a few too many steps right there.
That was Jamison, hits it out of bounds. Good defense by her. Here's Oreo. In up top to Connor.
There's a travel call.
Good call, Connor. Turns the ball over. Belbin will inbound from the side. Here's Janie Cross. Puts up a deep three and does not hit it.
Don't hate the shot there.
Yeah, I don't hate the shot. She was open.
It was a good look.
I like her taking opportunities. She's getting some good looks, just unable to knock them down. Here's Zabo with a 2, banks it in. Zabo with 7 points. Now here's Cross.
Good look.
Cross uses her pump fakes very well. Now here's DeCesar for 3. No good. Fights for the ball but is unable to get it. This is DiOrio. Passes over to Zabo. Over to Connor. Connor turns it over to DeCesar. DeCesar. And we got a foul call on Briella Connor. Pass was stolen by DeCesar. That'll be Connor's first. DeCesar looking to push it on the fast break opportunity, but ends up getting fouled. Got 4:19 left in the second. Eagles down about 9. Been catching fire in the second quarter lately. See if they get a basket here as Cross is trying to make something happen. Over to DeCesar. Like to see a quick little pick and roll on Cross and Belbin, but Cross looking to drive. Cross puts up a 2. That is good. Janie Cross doing what she does best. Drives, puts a nice little Euro step for an easy 2.
Yeah, great take by Janie there.
Here's Belbin, guarded Clark. Good defense by Belbin. Janie Cross pushing the pace, but Coach Petito telling her to go. Over the corner to Jamison, pump fakes. Loses her dribble, gets it back. Here's Janie Cross from deep. No good. Janie Cross can't find her touch from deep. Heights gets the rebound. Here's Herrera guarding Zabo. Gets a screen from Clark. Good defense by Herrera. Here's Clark now over to Connor. Connor to Zabo. Zabo back to Connor. Inside to Clark, guarded by Belbin. Gets blocked by Belbin. Loose ball, picked up. That's Jamison with the ball. Over to Janie Cross. Jess Diaz by the table looking to check in. Herrera sets a screen. Janie Cross open from 3, doesn't shoot it. Makes a nice move and gets fouled by Connor. Connor's second foul. Janie Cross, free throws coming up.
And that's what Janie, I think that's what Janie needs to start doing. If she's going to rely on her long shot game and shoot from 3, she's got to be able to pump fake and drive to the basket and try to get to the line or make a basket through contact.
Janie's done a great job as she misses the first free throw. She's done a great job of attacking today. Obviously, she's not feeling it from deep. Maybe she catches fire, but she is driving it, making opportunities for the Eagles, running the whole offense. Cross only 2 points here, looking for a third. That is good. Roll it around.
I believe Janie had 22 points last night. She led us to the victory.
All right, here's Garnet's trying to make something happen, but their coach calls a timeout. It will be a full timeout called.
And that's a smart timeout call there by Haddon Heights. West Everett seems to be closing the lead a little bit. So try to settle your girls down, try to draw something up, get a few points here before the half.
Yeah, Belbin's got 2, Cross has 3, DeCesar 3, Jamison 2 points for Heights, Clark 2, DiOrio 3, Zabo 7, 2 for Caraway and 2 for Connor. Much more fluently throughout all these papers. A lot of people are scoring. It's not just one person for both teams, really. Both making opportunities for their teammates. Tomorrow we have, I believe, West Effort Wrestling, boys wrestling versus Paulsboro at Paulsboro.
Yep.
Be a very, very good match.
Yep,
always a great rivalry between them. When was the last time, the last time we beat Paulsboro?
I do not. It's been a while, though. It's been a long time.
I don't know. I'm feeling something. We got a couple good wrestlers in there this year.
Yeah, we have a lot of talent on our wrestling team for sure this year.
Got Dubois, Ty, Ramir Vaughn.
Yeah, Taranoni, the captain, is a junior. If you get a 106-pounder that's a junior or senior, an upperclassman at 106 is deadly. It's deadly because they've been doing it for 2 years already, and that's a very young weight class.
Yeah, you got Katando and Graz and all them. They will be in action tomorrow night at Paulsboro, I believe, at 7. So make sure you watch that. Now here's Zabo for 3, no good. They get their own rebound. That's a deep 2, which is no good. A rebound goes to number 4. That's Zoe Fuller, first points of the game. Also her first minutes of the game here. Making an impact right off the bench. Here's Diaz with a little 2. No good. Rebounded to Caesar. Over to Jamison. Jamison might have traveled, but it's all right. No call. West Efford missing a couple layups.
West Efford getting out-rebounded again tonight.
Diaz guarded, being guarded by Zabo. Doing a good job. Here's Maddie Clark looking to drive. Pass is deflected. A couple bodies on the ground. McQuaid in the corner. Flipping it. Here's Fuller. 3 is no good. Garnets with the rebound. It's another shot by Fuller, no good. 3 shots right off the bench for her, not afraid to shoot the ball. Here's Diaz with a nice layup miss. DeCesar with another layup miss. Here's Jamison. Finally puts the ball in the basket. Took not 1, not 2, but 3 tries, and Rihanna Jamison finishes the 2. Eagles down 6 here in the second quarter. Here's Belbin, blocks McQuaid, but Clark gets the rebound and 1. Madison Clark with the tough end 1 here. West Efford's momentum kind of died down right in that moment. It's DeCesar's first foul, second team foul. Caraway is back in the game. Free throw is up and is good. Clark finishes the 3-point play. Eagles down 9. Minute 7 left in the second quarter. Janie Cross dribbling it over to DeCesar. DeCesar for 3. No good. Cross gets her own rebound. Over to DeCesar, thinks about it, doesn't shoot it. Dribble handoff to the Belbin. Belbin looking to drive. Back over to Cross. DeCesar puts up a 2, no good. Unable to finish. Here's Cross though, looking to drive again. 2 is good by Janie Cross.
Impressive layup there by Janie Cross.
Janie Cross is just so smooth and quick, puts up a little floater. As Eagles are pressing, here's Zabo. She's got room in front of her, pass over to Caraway. Great pass. That is a no-good 3. Jamison with the rebound. Cross is now taking it up with 7 seconds left. Puts up a little floater. No good. Rebound to Belbin. And a foul call with 2 seconds left. Sophia Belbin fighting hard on the boards tonight. Hasn't put much in the basket, but finally gets a foul call here. She's heading to the line for a second time.
You need to take advantage of these free throws right here if you're West Effort.
If they make both of these, I think it's very important to bring the lead 2-5.
Yeah, try to
Two-possession game.
Closing the lead a little bit.
Zabo's second foul. That free throw is no good. Belbin with 2 points, trying to make it 3 here. And she does. Here's Zabo, 2, 1. Doesn't put up a shot. And that'll be the end of the first half. Haddon Heights Garnets 21, West Effort Lady Eagles 15. In a fairly even, I would say. That second quarter was a lot more even. Second quarter, West Effort winning that quarter. Heights won the first quarter. Scoring column, Brielle Connor 2, Zoe Fuller 2, Caraway 2, Zabo has 7, DiOrio has 3, Clark has 5 for the Garnets. For the Eagles, Belbin 3, Cross with 5, DeCesar with 3, and 4 for the freshman, Rihanna Jamison.
Yeah, the Eagles with a slow start again tonight, very similar to a few games this season. But you brought up something before the game that I actually found very interesting. We carry a lot of girls on our bench. And pregame, when you're trying to warm up, you don't get as many shots when you have that amount of girls. I'm not saying it's a bad thing necessarily, but maybe it could help like Janie can't find her touch tonight. It seems like Bella's a little bit off. Maybe it would help if they got more shots pregame, said, all right, this is what's working, this is what's not, and to be able to feel it out a little bit more.
Yeah, West Effort carries 15 girls on their in total, 5 on the court, 10 on the bench. But I see Coach Petito, they're doing a lot of dribble handoff. Coach Petito is telling his players to go back door, try to fake the handoff, and West Effort not able to do that. But they are, at the end of that second quarter, they ended up driving really well. That second quarter, I was impressed by them. I thought they played really well. Both teams have similar turnovers. West Effort with 6, Garnet's with 8. 3-point shooting, both teams struggling from deep. Free throws, both teams have been fairly good, so it's been a fairly even matchup. I just think West Effort missed a couple opportunities underneath the basket with layups, and I think they will end up making them.
Yeah, and West Effort's been a second-half team the majority of the year. We've seen them get hot in the second half and come back and close in on leads. We've just struggled with finishing a little bit. The fourth quarter, we start to get sloppy again. Momentum starts to swing the other way. I think we just need to come out hot and then just suffocate them. Keep pressing, keep doing what we're doing, and then just start finishing. Change up the mojo a little bit. You switch baskets. That's always basketball's such a mental game.
All right, we're going to take a short break. West Effort trailing by 6. Second half will be in 7:54. We'll be back.
up.
Welcome back for the second half of action.
And we are back for the second half of some action. We got Haddon Heights Garnets 21, West Effort 15. Just finished halftime. See what the girls could do here for West Effort. Down 6, and I mean they've been down a lot this season. Corey, what'd you like to see from the Lady Eagles this half?
Yeah, I just think we need to start making our shots under the net. We're getting really good looks offensively. We just can't seem to finish from 3 or from inside the paint. Also out-rebound Haddon Heights.
Here's DeCesar for 3, no good. And that ball is out of bounds. First time we see Carlene Conway, another freshman that plays a lot here. Garnets will get possession. Eagles pressing yet again. Looks like they're doing a man. We got a travel call. Works out here.
West Effort got a good look right away to DeCesar in the corner for 3. Another missed opportunity there for the Eagles.
And for West Effort, they started their 2-5 in a great way for them to turn their season around is to get a win against in the Colonial Conference, as that will be a turnover on DeCesar 5-second violation. It was a fairly quick 5-second, but getting a come from behind win against a Colonial Conference competitor will be huge for them. Here's Maddie Clark bringing it up, guarded by Sophia, brings it all the way to the paint, now brings it back out to McQuaid. McQuaid over to Connor. Here's Connor, guarded by Jamison. Picks up her dribble. Here's McQuaid for 3. Little lefty short, no good. Rebound to Carlene Connolly, excuse me. And here's Jamison. Gets fouled. That will be on McQuaid, her first. Rihanna Jamison heading the line for the second time. She's done a good job getting to the free throw line. A couple good takes. She's got 4 points. Free throw is no good. And a very underrated part of free throw shooting is a routine. And West Effort struggled here early on in the season free throws, but they have improved tonight. They are 6 for 9. Make that 7 for 10. So they have improved on that this game.
Yeah, a lot better than in the past games we've commentated together.
Yeah, when you have that routine, it just makes your mindset refresh. Just have, we got a little bit of a travel here by Heights. Almost stolen by West Effort. But that routine just makes everything much more cleaner, smoother. Makes that shot look a little better. Now here's cross over to Jamison. Jamison inside to Belbin. Belbin outside back to Connolly. Bank shot is no good. Here's Belbin with the offensive foul.
Over the back foul there. I thought it was clean.
It's Belbin's second.
West Effort staying in their full court press.
This is McWade bringing it up right in front of us. Here's Clark now. Over corner to Connor. Connor stuck. Finds Zabo. She puts up a 2. Air ball no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. West Effort's ball. It was a tough shot by Zabo. For West Effort, I mean, we talked about them struggle shooting, but Cross has 14 3-pointers. DeCesar has 8. Maybe one of those two could catch fire here a little bit. Eagles only down 5. DeCesar pouring it back out. Over to Cross.
I believe that Caesar or Cross both haven't shot as much as they did last year.
Yeah, and they're finding as that pass is turned over by West Effort. A turnover, yeah. Cross has been, I believe, Cross is playing a lot better. I believe a lot of players are playing decently better. That's McQuaid for 2 her first points. I'll be Cross, Belbin, and DeCesar are both playing a lot better. They just got to limit the turnovers and limit fouls, and I think this team will be really good. You do not want to see this team if they in the playoffs as them being a lower seed. As Belbin misses a little too.
Yeah, I think one thing this team needs to adjust to is the loss of Olivia McGee. It was hard to defend this team when they had 2 tall girls inside. Now it's really only Belbin with little help trying to win the rebound battle.
All right, here's Haddon Heights turning the ball over. Here's DeCesar now, who stole the ball, puts up a 2, gets a blocking foul. She'll head to the line. The foul is on Zabo, her 3rd. Eagles get into the line for their 11th and 12th time. First free throw is good. DeCesar with 4 points.
That's Jesse Diaz in for West Effort.
Here's DeCesar. Second free throw is missed. Here's Clark bringing it up. Part of that team last year that won Group 2, a key player for them. Here she is being guarded by, looks like we got a dangerous play. Maddie Clark, a little bit of a dirty play, tripping. Brianna Jamison, fans getting a little chirpy here. Looked kind of intentional there by Clark. That'll be her first. Looks like Jamison had a clear breakaway and she tripped her intentionally. Here's Diaz up top, over to DeCesar. Inside to Belbin, good look. That's what I like to see from the Eagles. Getting Belbin inside with a nice little pick and roll.
Seems like this quarter has been all West effort.
Yeah, momentum switching, and it's switching fast. Here's DeCesar guarding Connor. They're switching here. Looks like they're playing maybe zone here a little bit. Here's DeCesar now. Guarded Caraway. DeCesar playing good defense, moving her feet really well. Here's Caraway, gets behind her, puts up a little floater, no good rebound on Connor. Belbin blocks it. And Rihanna Jamison just like tips it out of bounds. Believe she thought the defender, as we got a timeout call, I believe she thought the defender was gonna come and go for that ball, but defender never did. Believe the Garnets did call that timeout. Believe they will be back Thursday, and I believe the boys are home Saturday at 1. And then we got wrestling tomorrow. I believe that should be all. Pretty eventful schedule this week. First week back at school today. Could produce some struggles, especially the players on the court.
It's very hard having back-to-back games, especially in a sport that's this high pace.
Yeah, and I'm sure the girls did practice yesterday in the morning, both teams. Obviously, we had off on January 2nd. Happy New Year to everybody, by the way. Hope 2023 is a good year for West Effort Athletics. Here's Clark now. McQuaid to the corner to Connor. Connor for 3. Too long. Clark gets the board. Stuck in the corner, passes to Caraway. Caraway over to McQuaid. McQuaid for 3. In and out. Rebound to Belbin. Here's Cross now. Eagles down 4. Coach Petito wanted her to push the pace. Over the corner to Diaz, back to Cross. Cross step back, doesn't shoot. Over to DeCesar. DeCesar puts up a 3. No good. Here's Caraway now bringing it up. notices Diaz behind her, pulls it back. Connor wide open for the corner for three. No good. Cross with the rebound.
Both teams struggling from beyond the arc tonight.
Here's Belbin now for a two. No good. Jamison fighting for the board, and she gets it. Good effort by her. DeCesar drives, loses it over to Cross. Cross has Diaz open for three in the corner. Doesn't pass. Here's Cross now driving. Puts up a wild shot. Good defense by Clark. Cross passes it out of bounds. It will be the Gardens' ball. Cross did have Diaz, but didn't look her way in the corner. All right, here's Caraway getting a lot of playing time. Starts this second half. Guarded by Jamison. Little rough screen by Clark. Stolen by Cross. Here's Cross. Good defense by the Garnets. Janie Cross tries to get the block, but she does tip it out of bounds.
I don't understand how he did not see that contact there.
Yeah, the refs are letting them play. A lot of contact here shown today. Here's McQuaid beating Cross. Here's Diaz with the stolen pass. Wide open layup.
Take your time. Oh.
Misses.
Yeah, that's just been the story of West Effort's life this year. Missed opportunities.
Timeout, Coach Petito. A little frustrated after that wide open missed layup. Girls got to keep their head up. West Effort will maintain possession. I mean, like you said, that's been the story for West Effort so far this year. 2-5 record. They've had opportunities just like that there and just unable to finish.
Yeah, when you look at being down 4, I mean, you've missed way more than just 2 open layups. I mean, this is something you got to talk about if you're Coach Petito. This is something you got to work on in practice over and over and over. You just got to get these girls as many reps as possible before your next game.
Yeah, and I think they're playing fairly well. They're just not finishing. And I believe last game we had them, they didn't finish either. And that's really important, especially in the game of basketball, is they're getting opportunities, and you can't miss those opportunities. It'll cost you, and it's costing them so far this season, costing them tonight, which they should have the lead. I mean, the effort's there. It's obvious. Yeah. They're all fighting for rebounds.
Right.
It's just getting the ball in the basket.
Yeah. Everyone on this West Effort team plays with a very high motor, very high intensity. They want it, and they want it bad. I mean, you hear them in school, you hear them talk about it all the time, but it comes down to execution, and that's just how hard you work in practice. That's how you work as a team, how you work together, on and off the court.
I don't know if you remember this, but our freshman year, one practice we missed a lot of layups as Belbin puts up a 2, and it's good. Belbin. Their 7th point, but freshman year we couldn't finish one game. So Coach McAndrew took
the air shields from
football,
yep.
And we went from side to side and was just hitting us real hard with it. And hey, it worked. It's McQuaid for 3.
Yeah, trying to teach us how to fight through contact at the rim.
Excuse me, that was the Oreo. Yeah, but that drill just helped you finish through contact, and it helped us as a team. Here's DeCesar now looking to drive. Had an opportunity, lose the ball, but that was kicked out of bounds by the Garnets. 5-point deficit is continuing. Here's Diaz for a deep 3, no good. Cross trying to make something happen, puts up a little floater. No shot. That'll be on the floor. We'll get an inbounds pass from underneath the basket. Connor's 3rd foul. DeCesar. He's got to pass it. Passes it up top. Stolen. Here's Connor. Layup is good. Rough turnaround of possession, but here's DeCesar pushing the pace. Puts up a layup. No foul call. Looks like we'll have a foul on West Effort. Jess Diaz's 1st foul. Team's 3rd. Kaylee McQuaid back in the game. A lot of missed calls here today. But here's Caraway bringing the ball up to Jamison. We got that shot is good by Zoe Stout Gibbons. Her first points, first time she's been in the game.
Yeah, you can feel the momentum swinging back to Haddon Heights as this third quarter comes to a close.
Here's Cross. Pass over to Caesar. A three would be much needed here. Belbin up top. Up top to Diaz. In the corner to Caesar.
Good.
Caesar pump fakes. And a dangerous foul call. Hopefully to Caesar's are right. And so is Caraway. Caraway does not look to be good. She's hurt bad. Dangerous fall. She is getting up on her own. Gets a round of applause. We've seen some pretty dangerous, some really dangerous injuries in sports.
That's what happens when you have a dangerous pump fake like Bella to Caesar.
You're right. Thankfully, they're both okay. By the way, I want to just bring up about the Buffalo safety.
Oh, yeah, the Bills safety.
Prayers out to him. Here's Caraway heading to the bench. Hopefully she's all right, but back to that Bills safety. I mean, it's something you never want to wish upon anybody. And I think the NFL handled that a really good way. Hopefully he's all right. Our prayers are with him.
Yeah,
but
thoughts and prayers to him and his family.
Here's Cross looking to drive. I've never seen anything like that in the NFL and sports ever. But here's to Caesar now. Up top to Cross. Cross pulls up from deep. No good. Rebounded Jamison. Puts up to two. Rihanna Jamison having herself a game. Here's the Garnet, 16 seconds, trying to push the ball, and she's out of bounds. The 15th turnover for the Garnets. West Efforts basketball. Eagles down 7. 15 seconds left. Here's Janie Cross. Inside the Belvin, 10 seconds left. 9. Janie Cross up top, 6 seconds. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Diaz for 3. No good. Rebound to Heights.
I mean, you drew it up well. That was a really good look. I thought Caesar had a window underneath the basket right before that, but went to set a screen. Maybe go back to that same play, maybe go back to that same look.
I was a fairly even quarter by both teams.
Yeah, West Effort just lost momentum a little bit about halfway through the quarter.
They started gaining the back.
Towards the end there.
We got for three-point shooting, West Effort really struggling, 1 for 16. Haddon Heights, 2 for 12.
Yeah, both teams struggling from beyond the arc tonight. West Effort still getting out-rebounded in the second half.
West Effort has done fairly good on the turnover battle, though. 9 turnovers for West Effort, 15 for the Garnets. Garnets again, 0-6, looking for their first win. West Effort 2-5, coming off a 2-1 in their last 3 games. Started the season 0-4. Both teams have had 4 single-digit losses, which I think is very important. They're not off to a hot start, both teams, obviously, but they're no slouch.
Right.
4 games, 4 of their losses, single digits against good opponents.
Yeah, and you've been every game this year. In every game this year, besides the Woodbury game. It comes down to finishing. It comes down to that fourth quarter, crunch time situations, and that's not something you can practice. That's just something you got to be able to do. That's instinct. That takes the leader. That's senior leadership, stepping up. And it's difficult with only 2 seniors.
Garden's ball, Zabo back in the game after sitting for a little bit in the third with 3 fouls. Here's Gibbons for 3. No good. That ball will be the Garden's ball. Sophia Bellman, I believe, hit it out of bounds. Need a turnover here if you're the Eagles. Here's Zabo, puts up a 2. That will be short. Rebound to Belbin. We got a foul call on Clark. West Effort's ball. Belbin did a great job of boxing out. Clark's second. Nobody really in foul trouble. We got Brielle Connor and Sammy Zabo for Heights only with 3. The rest have either 2 or 1 or no fouls. So a fairly clean game. Here's to Caesar for 3. No good. Rebound to Diaz. Turns it over, West Effort. 10th turnover for them. Janie Cross trying to guard, but here's Zabo. Pulls up for a little 2. That is good. 9 points for Zabo. She started off the first quarter with 7 points, but it's been fairly quiet. Sat a little bit for foul trouble. We got a foul on Rihanna Jamison, her first. Off the ball foul. Eagles losing a little bit of momentum here. 7 minutes left to gain some back. Here's Diorio. Over to Gibbons. Pump fakes, travels with the ball. Turnover. West Effort basketball.
Would like to see West Effort draw up a play here. The play they ended the third quarter with seemed to get them get an open look.
Here's cross over to DeCesar. DeCesar. Pump fakes, drives. Good speed by Janie Cross to get the ball back. Now she's looking to drive. Puts up a layup. Makes it. Gets away with a little carry maybe. But West Effort takes the timeout. 7-point lead for the Garnets. All right, we got a 30-second timeout call. Want to give a quick shout out to the guys behind me. Got Shay McKenna, Joey Socorro, right back here on the cameras. Over there, producer, Mr. Luke Laxton, Dan Marraffa on the scoreboard, Corey right here next to me. And all this wouldn't be possible with Mr. Kirshner with his class here. We all took it once. Gets us all set up.
Yeah, Kirsch is the man that makes all this happen. Great at what he does. Last year, sadly for him.
Last year, he is retiring at the end of the school year. Will be missed. Will be going out with all of us, though, which is a good thing. Yep. Class of 2023, which all of us are. Yep. Great way to go out on.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see what West Effort can do with this live stream production crew and WDTV08 account. It's going to be interesting to see.
I know we always have we made some good memories over the last 2 years doing this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And really, this started because of COVID. A lot of this live streaming. And now we just do it on a regular basis. And it's helped a lot of people who can't come see the game see it as Heights throws the ball. Janie Cross layup is good. But West Effort's pressing now. These live streams help people who can't come see the game who are away. Long distance families watch the game. Yeah. So a big shout out to everyone involved in this process to make that happen.
I know when we had football games live streamed, I had family over in Pittsburgh watching. I had my grandmother watching when she couldn't make the games.
Zabo gets blocked by Belbin. And here's Belbin slowing it down just a little bit. A vicious block by Sophia Belbin. Cross doesn't decide to pull the trigger. Another pump fake by DeCesar looking to drive, loses her dribble. Bell DeCesar a little struggling here tonight. Got full court. We got a 2-1-2 maybe, a little bit of man defense here for the Eagles pressing wise. Zabo turns the ball over. Here's Janie Cross, wide open layup. That is good. Janie Cross with 6 straight points for the Eagles. Eagles down 3. Here's now Heights breaking the press over to Zabo. Zabo 2 and 1. Zabo with 11 points heading to the line. Rihanna Jamison's second foul.
Great job by Heights breaking the press there.
West Effort was gaining momentum, and West Effort had, I believe it might have been, I'm not sure who it was. It might have been Diorio trapped in the corner, unable to figure that out. Zabo misses. 11 points for her. Here's Janie Cross. Eagles down 5 yet again. It's been fairly a 5-point game this whole time, 5 or 7.
West Effort going back to their handoff offense. Trying to get an open look, down 5.
Janie Cross up top. Here's Belbin. This play is not working for the Eagles, but Janie Cross is trying to make something happen. Drives wide open layup for her, and is good. Janie Cross doing it all.
Might have to bite our tongues here, saying that the handoff offense.
That is a turnover, and that is a bad call because that was, from here I saw it was deflected by Heights. It should be West Effort's ball.
But going back to it, I think that's the first time that handoff offense has gotten West Effort a good look. And you have to give all the credit to Janie Cross for just using her speed to get around the defender.
Janie Cross has 13. Here's DeOrio with a deep three, no good. Rebound to Belbin. Janie Cross, a Colonial Conference player to watch for a reason. Making everything happen for the Eagles here tonight.
Yeah, she's showing why she's a player to watch.
Here's Diaz for three. Bang! Jessie Diaz for three. Tie game, 4:20 left. Momentum is shifting. Zabo misses, but Clark gets the rebound. Timeout, Haddon Heights. A big three by Jessie Diaz.
Yeah, and even with the start West Effort had, we're still in this game like many others this year. And something that we're seeing tonight that we haven't seen in the past is the amount of players we have on our roster that have points tonight. I mean, you're seeing a lot of points from Rayana Jameson.
7.
Jessie Diaz just hit a big-time three. We may only have like five or six scores tonight, but it's better than the 3 or 4 we've had in the past.
Yeah, Belbin's got 7, 4 for DeCesar, 13 for Cross, 3 for Diaz, 7 from Jamison. West Effort hasn't had that all across the board at all this year.
Right. Yeah, that's something you want to hear. That shows improvement, getting closer and closer to the playoffs. We still have a lot of season left, a lot of regular season, but it's promising to hear. It shows that this West Effort team is trending up.
And the 3 main scorers have been Cross, DeCesar, and Belbin, and 2 of them are seniors. So you need some of these young freshmen coming off the bench who are getting a start here and there. Some of these younger players, sophomores, juniors, to score. And West Effort is struggling from shooting, but that was a big 3 from Diaz. West Effort taking extra long in the timeout. It will be their ball. Still in the huddle. Referee's telling him to drop the ball. All right, here we go. Janie Cross now bringing it up.
Yeah, the referee was not happy with how long West Effort has taken, as we are also not happy with the way he's been officiating this game.
Totally agree. All right, here's DeCesar. Over to Diaz. Diaz for 3.
Oh.
Misses. Cross with the rebound.
Try doing it again.
Janie Cross can shoot a first 3. No good.
Great call by the official right there.
After you criticize.
Nah, they do their best. They do their best.
They do their best.
JSIAA does a tough time trying to get these officials. They've been talking about this shortage. During football season and stuff like that. At the Colonial Conference breakfast I went to, they discussed the shortage and how for the amount of refs they have, they do a really good job.
Yeah, I remember we had a discussion as a team once for football. They brought us after a scrimmage, I believe. It was a scrimmage between us. It was either last year or this year. I can't really remember.
It was this year.
It was this year, yeah. Saying the shortage, and obviously they're struggling. Here's Janie Cross with a little layup, no good. Jamison Wallace gets the board but travels.
Yep.
Mariana Jamison showing some great effort tonight on the boards especially. I don't care if that was a travel. I like that play.
Yeah, no, it shows. Playing with a high motor and extreme toughness like that.
Especially younger, that's what you want. That ball is just thrown up to Zabo. Dribbles off her foot. 18 turnover for the Garnets. Here's Janie Cross. 3:04 left. Eagles down 2 in the 4th. What can she do with it? Looking to drive. Moves it over. Diaz passes it over. DeCesar's 3 is no good. Rebound goes to Sammy Zabo. Now she's bringing it up. But the main player for Heights. Stolen by DeCesar. DeCesar's got numbers 2-on-1. Puts up a layup. Good. DeCesar with the breakaway 2. Tie game here. 2:34 left.
Yeah, Bella saw the mismatch there. Knew she was faster.
Connor gets fouled by DeCesar. DeCesar's second. Connor will head to the line. Garnet's only got to the line 4 times this game, 2 for 4. 50%. Both teams have 6 fouls, so next fouls will be 1-on-1s. First free throw is good. Connor's 5th point. Here's Connor's second free throw. Bounces around and is good. 2-point lead for the Garnets. West Everett's ball. 38-36. Janie Cross. See what she could do with it. Over to Diaz. Back to DeCesar. Inside to Belbin. 1-on-1 here. Puts up a 2. No foul call. Rebound goes to the Garnets. Here's Diora. Passes inside. Turnover. 20 turnovers now for the Garnets. Janie Cross here. Pulls back. Doesn't fire the 3.
Thought about it.
Pass over to Diaz.
Under 2 minutes left.
Here's DeCesar now. Back over to Belbin. Here's DeCesar over to Cross.
Oh, you got to take a shot.
Cross from deep. And she can't make it. Rayanna Jamison with a great effort shown here tonight. The young freshman. Rayanna Jamison with the offensive boards. Been tearing up the boards tonight. Will be headed to the line for 2.
Yeah, these are big free throws here. You can't make this moment too big, though. You got to take a breath, focus, and try to sink both of these.
Here's Jamison doing her routine. Spins the ball. Shot is no good. Here's a second free throw coming up. Jamison's free throw is good. 9 for 14 at the line. Coach Petito calls a timeout. Eagles down 1, 1:35 left. That will be a full timeout. Coach Petito wants to talk to his team the last minute 35. Get his girls hydrated, rested, get their breath back.
Yeah, you're down 1 here. You have the bonus. You got to look to get a steal here and then take it hard to the basket. Hopefully get a foul call, step to the line, make both of them, and take the lead.
Yeah, can we just talk about how important Jamison has been for the Eagles tonight?
I think this is by far her best game so far of her career.
And yet again, she is a freshman, and she's getting in the groove of things here at the high school level.
Yep.
Obviously, it's a big difference.
Trending in the right direction for sure.
But she is playing great tonight, along with a couple other Eagles. Belbin showing great effort on the boards, a couple 2s. DeCesar, a couple big-time steals.
Janie
Cross just
coming up
every
big
game.
Again.
I don't know what else to say. I mean, she just does it all. Gets steals, does it all. She's struggling here shooting West Effort 2 for 22 from 3. Obviously not their best shooting night, but they are still in this game.
Yeah, when you're that good of an athlete and that dominant of a basketball player, when one aspect of your game isn't working and you can go to another aspect and start driving and looking inside, it's dangerous.
All right, West Effort coming out of timeout. Haddon Heights is in the 1-on-1, so West Effort, next foul, will be headed to the line. Janie Cross tips it but can't steal it. Here's Zabo. She's got numbers. Tipped away by DeCesar from behind. A jump ball. Rayanna Jamison. West Effort's ball. Rayanna Jamison coming out with the jump ball for West Effort. And I think the big number keeping West Effort in this game is the 21 turnovers that Haddon Heights has after the poor shooting from perimeter from 3 from West Effort. But West Effort always finding a way to make these games competitive. It's what they do best.
Can't hold it here. You got to look to drive.
Janie Cross looking to drive. Minute 13 left. Diaz pump fakes. Pass it back out to Cross. Cross looking to drive. Turns the ball over. A big turnover. The minute 6 left. DeCesar doing a good job of climbing up. They are pressing now. Here's Zabo at 1:06 left. Being double teamed. Tipped. All right, now here's Connor. Zabo slowing the pace down. Eagles do not have to foul. 56, only down 1. Good job by Heights just passing the ball around. Here's Zabo now over to Connor. Eagles have to foul soon, wasting too much time. Got a foul. 32 seconds left. Eagles trying to foul. Janie Cross finally fouls. Wasted about 35 seconds. Way too much time taken off the clock. They did not have to foul, but they just fouled way too late. This will be a one-on-one. Janie Cross's first foul of the game. Coach Petito calling a timeout. West Effort is out of timeouts. Down 1, both teams in the penalty. 1-and-1's coming up for the Garnets. West Effort, if the Garnets do miss, have to box out, have to find a way to get this rebound. It's been a very good game so far. Belbin with 7, 13 for Cross, 6 for DeCesar, 3 for Diaz, 8 for Rayana Jamison. For the Garnets, 6 for Connor, 2 for Fuller, 2 for Caraway, 2 for McQuaid, 2 from Gibbons, 11 from Zabo, 6 for DiOrio, and about 7 for Madison Clark. All around, both teams using their whole roster for scoring-wise. West Effort especially, which needed it here. Both teams struggling from 3. Garnets 2 for 14, West Effort 2 for 22. Garnets 21 rebounds, West Effort 13 turnovers. Excuse me, the Garnets have 21 turnovers.
Okay, that makes sense.
Diaz, Cross, Jamison, DeCesar, and Belbin out on the floor for Our Lady Eagles. See what they could do here in the last 25 seconds. Here's Connor. Free throw, no good. Clark with the rebound. Pulls it back out. Had it wide open, too. And they foul DiOrio.
And that's the last thing you wanted there.
Now, I believe Maddie Clark might have made a mistake. Only up 1, had a wide open layup. Decides not
to
put it up. Decides to pull it out. Waste more time.
Try to force a three-point shot for a team that has not had success from beyond the arc tonight.
Free throw is good by DiOrio. Five for 8 from the line. 9 free throw coming up.
You got to look back to the start West Effort had. At the end of the day, you got to look back and realize that you're hurting yourself when you go down by double-digit points at the start of the game. And this has been a long occurring issue. This isn't a first time thing, so.
Yeah, I mean, they were down, 10, 12 early on, and I think it's just hard to get down into the deficit continuously and come back. They're capable of it, just like every game is just harder and harder to come back from that. And I mean, they're down 3 here, 19 seconds left, 1 possession game. Anything could happen.
Right.
They're struggling from 3. Not really sure who's going to shoot this ball because Diaz has one, I believe. DeCesar might have one.
DeCesar, yes.
So, I mean, they're all struggling. So I wonder who's going to take this 3. Or maybe if they do something different, they do a quick 2 if they see it wide open. 19 seconds, maybe that brings it to between 12 seconds, get a foul call, make them shoot more free throws, miss, get the ball. There's many options you could do, but I assume they're going to make a 3 here. They're going to take a 3, excuse me.
This game, it's not over. It ain't over, but you have to draw up your best opportunity. I think they're going to have to go for the three-point shot just because of the fact they have no timeouts.
Cross does not touch the ball. She has a little bit of space, tries to get Bella open, 13 seconds. DeCesar for 3, gets blocked. Rebound is Garnet's ball. Coach Pacito arguing with the referee, wanting a foul call. Eagles have to press. DeCesar has to foul. Foul! And she finally does. Sorry about yelling.
Yeah, we get into it over here at WDTV 08.
Yeah, sorry if you hear all of us screaming, but
we get into it over here. These games are intense.
DeCesar wasted about 2 seconds not fouling sooner. It's her 3rd.
Always fun to watch West Effort sports.
Have to get this ball, put a quick shot up. That is good. That'll probably
Yeah, that's going to ice it.
ice it. West Deptford struggling at the end of games. Cross three is no good. That will be the ball game. Haddon Heights Garnets 41, West Deptford 37. A tough fought game goes to the very end. Make sure you tune in Thursday. Haddon Township will be here for, I believe, another 5:30 game. What are your thoughts on the game?
I think it was a hard-fought game, another close one, but West Deptford has to learn how to come out hot. They have to. It's so much harder to fight from behind and try to crawl your way back into games. I think it's important for West Deptford to go to the drawing board, go back, watch the tape, see what they did good, see what they did bad. Talk mindset-wise, talk about starting hot, and just limit mistakes as much as possible.
Yeah, and I think the big thing is finishing and starting off at a good pace. Been down early. They fought their way back, which they always do. At the end, they kind of let it slip away a little bit. Yet again, I'll give you a little stat sheet update. Belbin finished with 7, Cross 13, DeCesar 6, 3 for Diaz, 8 for Jamison. Turnovers, 13 for West Deptford. Free throw shooting, 9 for 14. 3-point shooting, 2 for 23. A big stat right there. For the Garnets, Connor, 6, Fuller 2, Caraway 2, McQuaid 2, Gibbons 2, Zabo 11, Diorio 9, Clark 7. Much overall better game from the whole team from West Deptford. Obviously struggled shooting the ball. Janie Cross had some big moments, but at the end I think they let that slip away just a little bit from them. West Deptford will drop to 2-6, while the Garnets get their first win and go to 1-6. 1-3 in the Colonial Conference for the Garnets, 0-4 for West Deptford. All right, that'll do it. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Paulsboro. I believe West Deptford will be at Paulsboro. Not sure if there's a live stream down there, but make sure you keep updated on that. Thursday, we will be live streaming the Haddon Township game versus girls basketball again. So that'll do it. Hope everyone has a great year coming up in 2023. Happy New Year to everybody, and have a great day, West Deptford.